Hey, today we'll see the top 3 insane comebacks made by the best TERRAN players in Wings of Liberty and How to Swarm. Enjoy!
And during this time, some Stalkers were harassing Thorzain's other command, so his whole army's going down there. No chance to really save this planetary up here. Those Immortals going to deal damage way too quick. Repair doesn't matter when there's like 10 Immortals targeting it down. Now he's got the Colossi joining the battle. And, this is a unit composition. I don't know how Thorzain is supposed to deal with this. He does have some planetaries out, which will slow down this onslaught of MC. But he needs to get Vikings out. He needs to use Ghosts. He needs to make like every good unit Terran has to beat this insane amount of units that MC has.
Yeah, I just don't know if it can be done. As Thorzain moving forward, eating another Psionic Storm at the hands of a High Templar. Another High Templar doing a nice side storm, but Thorzain trying to dance out of that. He's got a lot of Ghost EMP here, dropping 2 EMPs, taking out that Dark Templar actually, but MC is coming back with a scary force that is going to sandwich Thorzain in here. And look at this, the Cloak Ghost trying to drop EMP, and they do on the majority of the units. This is about as good as it could get for Thorzain, doing some dropship micro actually, taking it. Oh my god!
I think we should just have a moment of silence and hold hands at what we just saw here. What is going on? Thorzain, amazing choices in that battle. He actually cleaned up the most insane army by cloaking his Ghost, sending down some EMPs, spreading his units, and now he's also killed the expansion. It's wanting to work.
16 Banelings. Remember that it takes quite a lot of Banelings to take down a barracks. You need 8 in total, so right now it's a little bit tricky for him. But with all these Roaches up against only Hellion Marines, that's something that he can definitely pull off. He will spot it, but a little bit too late. Yep, the first Hellion is already dead. He could have lost a lot more here, but oh, they're heading right into the Banelings. Nice micro here.
Oh wow, that was a lot of...
That's actually a really nice execution. Nice unit control here by Maru. This helps him a ton.
But he's still in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
The Marines are splitting, but he can actually just use the Roaches and save the Banelings for later.
Yep.
Oh, that was a great hit.
Really well done. He wants to reduce the number of Banelings here. And nice positioning with the barracks now. But the bunker is dying.
Yeah, he's trying to get the bunker up here. He won't, but the bunker at the natural will go up.
He's waiting for Marauders, and the more time that he can buy, the better for him. This is a really good defense by Maru so far.
He needs to target those Banes, and so far so good.
Look at this defense. Look at this.
This is insane, but the next wave of Banelings may be too much. He needs to pull up.
He's trying to take them down, and he's killing them one by one. What a defense! The Marine Prince is going in. Effort was in the best position possible, but suddenly it's Maru who takes charge in the game. Can he defend against the Link follow-up?
Yeah, it's going to look really difficult here. The Marauders have been isolated down at the bottom of the ramp. The Hellions remain alive. They're the most important part of this defense. He brings SVs to block. He blocks most of the Links, making them funnel through. More SVs and the Natural coming down. He's got the medevacs to heal that Marauder.
And the Marauder is being blocked by SCVs as well. Really well done. He secures everything with his medevacs. This is an amazing defense, but yes, it looks like everyone might just have enough to break through. It's going to be so close though. Look at those Roaches evaporating one after another. They die, and the Banelings morphed at the bottom of the ramp are now immediately being tagged.
He attacks them, he stims again. The Hellions want to do the most damage possible here. Effort does lose so many of his Banelings, but a few of them will complete. He just has to target them, and he does. Great control by Maru.
Maru is doing an amazing job here. 38 against 36 Harvesters. We have 2 base against 2 base with the double mule still available to the Terran player. And he defends, he holds again.
The second wave of units, though, coming through. I guess you could call this the second wave. He's been streaming them across constantly, but this is the second wave of Roaches. This is the scary force that Maru will have to contend with. Those barracks are not going to complete. He does not have bunkers.
He has Marauders now. This is so much better than earlier, but he still has to make this work somehow. He's going immediately for the stutter step, trying to make this work against the Roaches. This is an amazing defense by Maru, but everyone is still attacking. Look at these pickups. It is crazy, but the Links, they might be too much. The Hellions!
Look at this control! Oh my god, the Vikings swap out! He makes Vikings send a medevacs, and Maru is taking a supply lead! The last of the Roaches starting to fall here! His Marauder's alive with 16
got
kills!
to be kidding
He's got
me!
1-1 upgrades, and he has done it! He has held at least this wave. The second wave is held. He's held the second wave!
Wow!
The worker count right now is 44 SCVs to 33 drones!
You gotta be joking! Maru with one of the best defenses that I've ever seen!
The bunker is up, effort is dropping in supply even further. More Hellions come in, he's gonna repair those most likely. The medevac's being so useful, but I cannot believe this happened.
We still have the third orbital ready!
I have never seen anything like this. This is
crazy!
This is more inspirational than Kyrix versus Marine King, man, that I'm watching right now. I don't even know what I have seen.
This is insane, really well placed. Maru
has ever
uses
seen this
every
before.
single gap that he has. He uses his structures against his opponent. We have effort just going for wave after wave of a barrage of it.
There's 4 Marauders, 5 Marines, and a few Hellbats.
Another bunker too. MVP realizes a threat, but he may be okay here. He's got a lot of Hellbats.
Yeah, he really does. They're going to do quite a lot of damage if they can actually close the gap, but because the wall is there, they can't actually get themselves in position there. We'll have to force it back once that bunker actually does go down. Constantly powering them forwards now is Tefel. That's still a lot of damage that you could potentially do here with that one bunker helping.
Doesn't want to overcommit. Kill the supply depots, get out if you can. Don't overcommit. I don't think he can break through here. If he loses all his roaches, remember, he's in a bunch of trouble. But there's nothing but units being made. 30 roaches! Actually, he's got 30 roaches. He's putting nothing but roaches here. The bunker goes down. MVP did not repair it. MVP's front wall is breaking down.
Yeah, and he really doesn't have that many units left at home here at all. He has 2 Hellbats in the middle of the map here, trying to do some damage to his opponent's
SCVs are being pulled.
drones. He's in desperation mode here. The army value is 62 to 32 right now in favor of Tefel. MVP is dropping once again in his opponent's main base, trying to kill off some drones, but at the same time, this power at the front is doing too much. He's actually killed off 18 workers to his opponent's killed off 18 workers. It's dead even.
Is he going to be in trouble here? 64 army supply to 28. Tefel could take game number 1. He's doubled his supply here, Kalaris.
And he's slowly getting on top of his production here. There's 3 Marauders, 3 Marines left over to try and clean all this up. The Hellbats in the main have actually died off, so they're not going to do anything else. And now Tefel, sat on all of this production, could continue to do a lot of damage. He's killed off so many. He's killed off 30 workers. It's 23 workers to 43 right now.
Yeah, trademark Tefel here, just smashing through. He's bringing down the command center. If that does not get picked up, that shall fall as well. The slow Zerglings come into the mix.
Because why not?
You're a cheeky Polish man, you are.
A cheeky Polish man. He realizes that there's a lot of Marauders. Why not bring some Zerglings along for the fun? As he should be able to kill off quite a lot of this left over. Only 4 Marauders left. These medevacs completely drained of energy. He's having to pull all the SCVs once again to go for the engagement. 41 workers have been killed off by Tefel. And in game number 1, Tefel says, once again, this is Europe MVP. Some of us are pretty sturdy.
Some of us don't like to lose games too often. And
6 workers left.
Tefel is going to win this game. It's that simple now. He's done enough damage. Even if he didn't outright kill his opponent, he goes back to droning and whatnot. MVP is putting everything back into surviving with this game. He's got 3 command centers. You know, there's always that off chance. Does he have enough economy to kind of bounce back through having 3 command centers? In this game, I'd probably say no. Behind this, Tefel, if he wants to make sure, guarantee this coming down, you know, the Hydralisk Den, the Infestation Pit, anything to stop medivacs, because that's the kind of big threat. This kind of army can't be beaten up. For MVP.
Well, yeah, he's positioning himself. He's doing well. He's setting up all those parties, Apollo. He's setting up all those goals and money. And
imagine if he moves up another round at WCS, man. That's a lot of parties that you can spend.
That is a lot of
currency
parties.
exchange between dollars, euros, and Polish money.
It's 1 to 4. Polish Slotner. There you go.
Slotner. Thank you.
Maybe that's mispronounced.
I'm sorry, Polish. I didn't know I didn't know the currency. I know it's not euros. That's what I did know.
Yep.
But now we do have 18 Marauders, a lot of Marauders. Ideally, what he'd like to really ramp up his power force that Tefel had. 2 mines. This is interesting of an attack here. I don't think I agree with that.
I don't think you can break him right now.
Yeah, I don't think that was the right move. Definitely sit out and have the better concave is better. Oh, he's going for it.
Whoa.
This is a little risky.
Yeah, it kind of is. I mean, he does have +2/1 on these roaches, so they are doing a lot of damage, and eventually they probably will kill this army off. And any trade Tefel can make now is great.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. A little bit risky. We saw everyone had their heart in their throat then as he moved through the mines and whatnot, but he does push MVP back to 1 base. Another victory there. And as you said, +2 attack is done and +2 armor as well on the way. A nice counter drop by MVP doing everything. Remember, MVP's a winner. MVP knows what it takes to be a winner and come back from 5 SCVs. Guys, 5 blinking SCVs. That's how many he went down to. That's not too many SCVs. There's not a lot of money.
And he somehow macroed up this pretty impressive army, the fact that he was on 5 SCVs. He's got himself back up to around 20. Lost quite a few more, though, going through all of this. But still, the fact that he's held on for this long But
Yeah.
at the same time, Tefel's playing it safe now. He's just holding his opponent in a constricted
safe.
position.
I can imagine the audience saying, "Full foreigner, full foreigner."
Full foreigner.
And I could hear the whispers coming in. I heard them.
Yeah.
They were seeking through the walls of this studio, and I did hear them. But Tefel's not there yet.
Wait a minute, is it full foreigners? You do it right?
No. Going full foreigners, you're winning and you just dropped the ball, man.
No, I thought full foreigner was like Snoot, like doing really well.
No, it's the complete opposite, man. It's dropping the ball.
Am I
I
wrong?
guarantee going full foreigner is dropping the ball and screwing up.
I don't know, man.
You reckon? All right, we'll have a look after. I'm pretty sure it's dropping the ball.
All right, okay. But anyway,
MVP though, 80 supply to 160. Army versus Army. His Army's not that bad. If you look at Army supply and whatnot, you know, Roaches aren't the best fighting units. It's still 116 to 64, granted, but you know, tanks are coming in, Hydras are coming in, so he's actually increasing the strength of his composition, adding in Hydralis, great units, right? Infestors would probably be the better choice in my opinion, simply because he's got so much gas banked up, it's a lot easier to build them.
Yeah.
One thing that we mustn't see happen for Tefel is to lose his third.
yeah, that's true. I mean, it's constantly been under threat by these drops that MVP's been doing, and to be fair, he hasn't really lost that many of the units that he's been dropping with.
Yeah.
So it's always been retained, and it's always a hindrance in the back of Tefel.
Look at this though, these two tanks, if Tefel tries to run away, MVP can
damage.
chase. He's mining from this third base.
What a cheeky... What?
Look at this. MVP's going to bait him in. He's going to say, come on then. Come on then. I got tanks on the high ground. I got tanks on the high ground. And if he tries to leave as well, MVP goes down. I'm getting nervous here.
No, he can't. He surely can't. The look on your face just then.
Clarence, if I was on camera, man.
Oh, that was great.
7 Hydras coming in. MVP's trading so well. Still, 180 supply to
There's
80.
no way.
MVP went down to 5 SCVs.
Well, the third base is under assault again. I mean, the Roaches are...
losing units at a rapid rate.
He is, but I mean, his economy's pretty good as well. He doesn't have his 5th and 6th gas guys, though, behind this. And actually, Tefel's almost mined out in his main.
Roaches are falling down. MVP, 2 tanks on the high ground. The Roaches try to run away, and that was inevitable. They were going to get chased out. The supply difference, 60 supply. Third command center goes down. I think that... I'm just actually mind blown, okay?
Likewise.
I'm mind blown. I'm actually speechless. I can't believe what we've just seen from MVP. Granted, Tefel's, you know, taking a bit of a supply lead once
7
again.
Infestors.
7, I mean, he's always had the gas, right?
Yeah. I don't think he's... If he gets the 7 Infestors out right now and then stops this push, then great. But... well, he's going to go for a counter.
A counterattack is a decent option. He can lose the third. If he kills MVP's third as well, they trade thirds. Infestors could be the savior.
Yeah.
But still, MVP, that means that MVP would have to walk into a bunch of fungals too. Like, that's okay. He's trading a bit of energy there for a fungal.
He's losing 1 or 2 of the Infestors up to the north as well there, though. And another fungal does land, but he has only energy for 1 more fungal, and he loses all of the Infestors in the process.
He's got a couple more being built. MVP with a supply lead still. Tefel is still on the other side of the map. He's entering MVP's main base. What the hell is going on?
Well...
Somebody call Doctor Who, man.
We need to go back in time.
I don't... Oh my gosh. So, good fungals from the high ground there. That's really brought the health of these units down.
And he doesn't have that many medevacs.
He doesn't have that many medevacs, but the problem still remains. In a heads-up fight, he's losing his...
He's being held at this choke point in his main.
He's losing his army inside his base.
Much.
He's losing his army.
He has 26 army supply against 61. Apollo.
I'm just shaking my head.
Yeah.
I'm just shaking my head at this point. I can't believe what we've just seen. This would have to be one of the biggest comebacks. I remember in WCS last season, it was Happy versus Vortex was one of the biggest comebacks on Daybreak. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it was WCS. That was a major comeback.
Yeah.
But this has to be one of the biggest. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
5 SCVs to 50 drones.
And then all the way back. And now his army supply 20 to 59 in favor of the Terran.
33 supply to 69. Spine crawlers in desperation coming down from Tefel. I can't believe this.
No.
MVP, and I've been saying it for the last 10 minutes, I can't believe it, but you have to grasp how big of a comeback from 0 to hero this actually was.
He was dead. Let's be fair. He was dead. And now
He's
he is
cleaning up the last 2
resurrected.
units. I don't know what's going through Tefel's mind right now. He's like, this isn't a European Terran player.
No, this is not.
This isn't a North American Terran player. I'm playing against MVP. I'm playing against a 4-time GSL champion.
That just doesn't die.
That doesn't die, that won't
Ever.
give up, won't surrender.
He does not die. 2 Swarm Hosts try and hold on to everything, but the scan goes down. Bye-bye, Swarm Hosts. And Tefel now is holding on to 13 drones.
I'm losing my sanity here. I need one of those t-shirts that says 1 by 1 the penguin stole my sanity, because that's what I feel like.
Yeah.
Or it's more like 1 by 1. I can't even think.
What a game.
Guys, we're about to see the victory march of MVP. Drones come off the line, and he will take map number 1. G. Tefel. But MVP. The European champion from last year, a 4-time GSL champion, top 4 WCS Season 1 Grand Finals.
What just happened?
Did we just see? That was remarkable.
That's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out our story about best bailing traps in StarCraft 2. Have a nice day and see you next time.